I'm all pro, and you're just an amateur. You can try as hard as you can, but you can't handle us. I'm waiting at the pick and signing autographs. I'm always in first place, you always in the back. For me, I'm all pro, and you're just an amateur. You can try as hard as you can, but you can't handle us. I'm waiting at the pick and signing autographs. I'm always in first place, you always in the back. For me, I'm all pro.
All Pro Wrestling faithful, it is time once again for All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars. We've got a great show for you today. I'm Shane STOLI, joined by Matt Theall.
That's Matthew Theall, the greatest mind in professional wrestling. And Shane, look at this opening contest. An 8-man tag team match as Chicano Flame teams up with Dalton Frost, Sir Samurai, and Tenchismo to take on the entire Carnival of Shadows.
The Carnival of Shadows always functioning as a well-oiled unit. I think the other team's in a lot of trouble today.
And the second match up, it's a one-on-one contest as Daniel Torch goes up against Double D Dave Dutra.
Dave Dutra always a threat in the ring, but Daniel Torch has got the biggest heart in professional wrestling today. Should be an interesting matchup.
And with the Young Lions Cup coming up very soon, Daniel Torch needs a victory heading into it.
Absolutely, and we've got a fantastic main event as Will Rood looks to finally take home that worldwide internet title as he takes on the reigning champion Rick Luxury in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Of course, you cannot forget Marcus Mack being in the corner of the champion Rick Luxury in this huge main event today at Gym Wars.
Let's get right to the action as the Carnival of Shadows is set to head to the ring. So what are your thoughts on this match, Matthew?
Should be interesting. Should be very interesting. I don't think I've quite seen this particular combination of wrestlers go up against each other. The entire Carnival of Shadows, something you don't see very often, is all 4 members working together in the same match.
Here we've got the newest member, Sledge, who took the place of Larry Blackwell, who Jekyll's firmly ousted at the end of January.
Making their way to the ring first, with Darkness, at a combined weight of 901 pounds, the team of Omega, Sledge, Corvus, and Jekyll. They are the Carnival of Shadows.
I'm not sure what that is. That a bunny that Corvus is wearing?
Happy Easter, everyone.
That's just beyond disturbing.
Corvus is he's one tortured, demented soul. He is from the state of depression.
Corvus definitely pulling the strings of the Carnival of Shadows in every way imaginable. Matt Theall, any thoughts on your time with the Carnival of Shadows? We haven't touched on that in quite some time.
It's not a fun time that I like to look back and remember. The thing that I do take away from this is just Corvus being so demented. Corvus really is the heart of the Carnival of Shadows. It's just good.
Come on, Haywood! At a combined weight of 895 pounds, the team of Tenchismo, Chicano Flame, Sir Samurai, and the Texas Hangman, Dalton Frost.
You know, this is an interesting team up to be sure, but I'll be honest, I gotta give the advantage to the Carnival of Shadows. There's some big men and some salty veterans in there in the ring. Of course, you got Dalton Frost, just a beast of a man. Then you've got guys like Sir Samurai and Chicano Flame. Both are Northern California wrestling legends, and Tenchismo gives an unknown factor to it, but Carnival of Shadows, well-oiled unit.
That's absolutely right. The Carnival of Shadows has been a well-oiled unit, like you just said. They have been for a number of years here in All Pro Wrestling, and you have an uncertain element on the other side of the ring. People like Sir Samurai and Chicano Flame, they are so busy with their wrestling schedule that they don't have an opportunity to come to APW all that often.
Absolutely. I was just going to say, we haven't seen Chicano Flame in a while. I think it's been almost a year and a half, I want to say, since we saw him at, when we had that special show in Santa Rosa.
There's that. I think he was also in the Carnival Games against the Carnival of Shadows, if I'm not mistaken, against that. So Chicano Flame does have experience against the Carnival of Shadows. So does Tenchismo as well. He's been in this bitter war against Sledge.
Absolutely. Well, all 4 of these men have tasted the wrath of the Carnival of Shadows at one point or another. But it'll be interesting to see if they can pull it together and make a mark on the Carnival of Shadows here today.
We'll absolutely have to stay tuned and find out what's going to happen in this explosive 8-man tag team match opening up this edition of Gym Wars. And of course, you can find all your information about All Pro Wrestling on our website at allprowrestling.net. You can also follow us on Twitter at All Pro Wrestling. And of course on Facebook, facebook.com/APW Bootcamp.
All great sites to visit. Of course, you can also find the Godfather of Professional Wrestling on Twitter and Facebook as well. Guaranteed to make you smile whenever you read posts from Roland Alexander, that's for sure.
Looks like the referee Joe here is getting everything under control. We got one member of each team in the ring. That's the bell. It is underway. Things are starting off with Corvus representing the Carnival of Shadows up against Tenchismo.
Does Corvus have that blood on his face?
Corvus will do any... it might be red face paint this time around, but it could be blood. I don't know.
Oh, big spinning kick by Corvus, ducked by Tenchismo. This guy's quick.
Tenchismo continues to impress every time he comes to the All-Pro Wrestling ring.
Arm drag followed by a hip toss. Tenchismo into the corner. Goes for the head scissors and takes Corvus off his feet once again.
Corvus taking the coward's way out, ducking in between those ropes, forcing the break of the action. Now he's probably looking for the tag. Tagging in Omega.
Omega looking better and better every week every time he steps in the ring. I've got to say, he's one of the most improved members of the Carnival of Shadows within the last 6 months. He's more and more deadly every time.
There has to be a Carnival of Shadows diet that everyone goes on.
Obviously, I mean, Tenchismo has tagged out and brought in Chicano Flame.
He's just running roughshod all over Omega.
Got Omega in the corner, fires in with a big right hand. And a big forearm. Now fires Omega off into the opposite corner. Going up to the second rope. What's he got going here? Oh, monkey flip.
Whoa, huge monkey flip out of that corner. And Omega, though, running in with a solid kick and a huge shot to the head.
Chicano Flame just taking too much time there, giving Omega the advantage. Oh, spinning backbreaker, though, slows Omega back down. Only a 2 count. Omega back up, and Chicano Flame trying to cut him off so he can't make the tag. Very smart move by Chicano. Tags in Sir Samurai.
Sir Samurai coming in, but Omega rolling into the corner of the Carnival of Shadows. This is the pack mentality that the Carnival has. As soon as Omega is on the receiving end of the beating, he finds a way to get back to the Carnival.
They bring in Sledge, the big man. Of course, Sledge and Tenchismo, both from Vendetta Pro Wrestling, both looking to get a shot at those Vendetta Pro All-Pro Unified Tag Team titles. Just looking for that right partner combination. You got to wonder who's going to step up first. Is it going to be Sledge or is it going to be Tenchismo?
It's hard to say, but Sledge, he's trying to intimidate Sir Samurai, but Sir Samurai is known all over the state as someone that does not back down from anyone.
That's very true, Matthew. Not only that, he's just known as a tough competitor and one well-rounded wrestler in the ring. Ducks the clothesline. Comes off. Oh, goes for the bulldog right into the knee. Interesting combination there. Follows up with a vicious clothesline. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count, though. So what are your thoughts on Sir Samurai?
Sir Samurai he's one intense competitor. I've had the opportunity of managing Perry Von Vicious in a match against him not too long ago, and he's a tough cookie. He really is. But I don't think anybody comes any tougher than Dalton Frost, though.
Tough and intense. There is no one who is going to put more of a hurt on you. Well, maybe Jekyll's the Jester, but these guys are about to go to war, and here it comes. They're going to waste no time whatsoever. These guys love to hurt people, and they're more than happy to lay in with those forearms.
This is the bad strategy by the opposing team here. You do not want to continue to beat on Jekyll's. Forearms to the face just fuel him. Look, now he wants one from Corvus. He's getting one from Sledge, and I'm sure one's coming from Omega. He loves these.
Big mistake. Oh, but Dalton Frost levels him with that, 9th, 10th big forearm?
Don't turn your back on Dalton Frost is a lesson there, I'd have to say.
Absolutely. Dalton Frost, of course, trained by Sir Samurai, probably one of the best graduates of his training.
Oh, man, that elbow drop forearm combination, a pinfall, but Jekyll's kicking out.
Dalton Frost got that temper, looking frustrated, but he's got to know it's way too early to go for a pin with on somebody like Jekyll's. Fans, we've got to go to commercial. We'll be right back.
Do you have what it takes to become a pro wrestler? The APW Boot Camp Training School is accepting applicants for pro wrestlers, managers, valets, and referees. All Pro Wrestling home APW Boot Camp is where future legends are born. For the last 19 years, APW has been the leader in talent development. Top graduates include The Great Khali, Crash Holly, Spike Dudley. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396.
We are back, All Pro Wrestling faithful, and the Carnival of Shadows continues their dominance of this team of Sir Samurai, Dalton Frost, Tenchismo, and Chicano Flame. Double suplex on Tenchismo, and Sledge is in there continuing the beating.
You can see the frustration in Dalton Frost's face. He's trying to interject himself in the match. And Sledge just all over Tenchismo.
Yeah, you gotta wonder. I mean, I know he's from Vendetta Pro Wrestling, but what is the recruitment process for the Carnival of Shadows? You were involved with them for a brief period of time. They did the Mist for a while, but what has lately been their methods?
Look for somebody big, somebody dark, and easily controlled.
Okay, I can see that. So, do you think it's been effective thus far?
Look at the team. The Carnival of Shadows has been in firm control of this match almost since the very beginning. I would say with people leading the group like the mastermind Corvus, the puppet master himself, plus Jekyll's, who are multiple-time Universal Heavyweight Champion here at All Pro Wrestling. It doesn't get any better than that.
That's very true, but you got to wonder, what is the goal when you go into an 8-man tag like this? It's hard to determine, how this would help your singles rankings or even your rankings in a tag team match. Is this just another example of the Carnival of Shadows going out there to look to beat the crap out of somebody?
They're using it as an exhibition of their true talents. And a pinfall there. Corvus kicking out just in time.
Oh! Vicious kick to the face, takes Tenchismo right off his feet.
That could be a knockout blow. Corvus, though, instead of going for the pinfall, tagging in Omega.
See what Omega's got here for Tenchismo now.
If Corvus and Omega have one thing going for them, it is their double team maneuvers that they have. They work very well together in regular tag team action, and of course in 8-man tag team action as well.
Absolutely. Well, it doesn't matter which two members of the Carnival of Shadows you get in there. You're always in for a world of hurt, without a doubt.
A stomp by Omega trying to keep Tenchismo down, knock the wind out of him. Dalton Frost desperate to get into the ring.
He's going into fits over there on the apron. Tenchismo, though, not able to make the tag as Omega lays in with those big forearms and fires him off. Nasty spine buster.
And Omega just soaking in the damage that he's done to his opponent.
Only a 2 count. Omega needs to hook the leg. He obviously didn't really want to pin in that position right there.
Carnival of Shadows is about beating the snot, beating the tar out of your opponents. Any chance that they can to elongate the punishment.
They'll take it, that's for sure. Now Omega tags in Jekyll's. Former Universal Heavyweight Champion steps into the ring and just begins to level Tenchismo.
Just knocking Tenchismo onto his butt with that forearm right across the face.
Jekyll's always so methodical when he steps into the ring. It just dismantles every single opponent he steps in there with. It's fascinating to watch, to be honest.
Fascinating and creepy and weird, and I just don't like it.
Only a 2 count.
Tenchismo, I don't know where he's finding it within him to kick out of this. If I was in there, I'd be done for.
He's got an extra big tank on that truck there. But I'm telling you right now, Tenchismo has got to make a tag or that tank is going to run dry really, really soon.
But with Jekyll's in firm control, putting his body weight on you so you can't move and trying to block off that air supply with that headlock, it's not going to work.
Jekyll's is always so vicious. Not only does he crank on that headlock, but he lays his chest across the head to add that extra pressure. But Tenchismo reverses into a pin, 2 count.
Somehow
so
finding
close.
the momentum with that standing cross body, taking Jekyll's down. But Jekyll's, again, those forearms are deadly. They're massive. They're huge. I don't think I've seen anybody do them better.
Jekyll's is just so deadly with that forearm. You can tell he's a big fan of the Japanese style of professional wrestling. He brings that international flavor to the style that he wrestles every time he steps into the ring, and just those forearms are just a trademark of Jekyll's. He's known in places he's never wrestled.
Corvus taking too much time. trying to get to that top rope, and Tenchismo took advantage, pulling Corvus off of that top rope and sending him crashing down to the mat.
Tenchismo desperately needs to make a tag, or it's going to be all over here really soon. Corvus looks to be in a bad way as well. Tenchismo makes the tag, Dalton Frost in, and here comes Sledge. Oh, but Dalton Frost levels him. Big clotheslines for all the members of the Carnival of Shadows. He just fires in with a big nasty forearm on Corvus in the corner. Brings Corvus out. A big nasty spine buster.
Oh, Frost taking out all members of the Carnival of Shadows by himself. His team's just hanging out on the apron. They don't need help.
Comes in a big house of fire, tags in Tenchismo. That's got to be a mistake there. Tenchismo's still got to be hurting. Big spinning heel kick by Tenchismo. Levels Omega. Tenchismo goes for the pin. 1, 2.
But
Corvus
Corvus
able to break it up. Oh,
there you go.
Sledge and Checkles plotting in the corner.
Yes, I was about to say, I saw them talking a minute ago, and that's the plan. All 4 members now have surrounded Tenchismo. I have been in this situation, and you do not come out healthy.
Oh! Tenchismo absolutely leveled by all 4 members of the Carnival of Shadows. Here comes Sir Samurai, Dalton Frost, and Chicano Flame to make the save, though.
All the hell is broken loose in this one. The referee needs to get control.
Dalton chasing Omega as Chicano Flame chases out Sledge. Here comes Jekyll's after Tenchismo. He's got him by the throat, picks him up, and choke slam. That is it. No way Tenchismo's getting up from that one. 1, 2, 3.
And the winners by pinfall in 11 minutes and 3 seconds, the Carnival of Shadows.
A big win for the Carnival of Shadows, taking out 4 tough competitors here today on All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars.
What does the future have in store for the Carnival of Shadows?
I don't know what's in store for the Carnival of Shadows, but I can tell you the next group of people that they face up against are in for nothing but pain, pain, and more pain. That's all they're interested in. That's all they care about. Titles don't matter. Wins don't matter. It's inflicting punishment on whoever is unfortunate enough to step in the ring while cross-running.
And it's been a while since I've seen somebody walk away with a victory against the Carnival of Shadows. I'll tell you that right now.
That I'd have to agree with you there. And just one more win in the column for the Carnival of Shadows. And now they're telling Chicano Flame, Sir Samurai, Tenchismo, and Dalton Frost goodbye. Thanks for coming. Thanks for letting us hit you. Fans will be right back.
Are you or your son or daughter celebrating a birthday soon? There's no better way to celebrate a birthday than to throw the birthday person a pro wrestling themed birthday party. We have several packages available, including renting our facility with a customized pro wrestling show. Bring your birthday cake and invite your guests to attend a private pro wrestling birthday party. If you are interested in having All Pro Wrestling be a part of your birthday celebration, give us a call at 510-785-8396 or visit the website at www.allprowrestling.com.
APW faithful, I am Stephen Lawrence, and welcome to this week's News Break. Next week's main event has been announced, and it will be for the APW Universal Heavyweight Championship, as the champion, the British Messiah, Timothy Thatcher, takes on AJ Kirsch. It was in the elimination 4-way match where Thatcher made Kirsch tap out to win the gold. Both men have comments for each other. Let's go to those comments.
Good afternoon. I'm the All Pro Wrestling Universal Heavyweight Champion, the British Messiah, Timothy Thatcher. And in an upcoming week, I have AJ Kirsch, a man who the time before I met, he screamed I quit, and I earned this title for the 2nd time. Brilliant competitor. Could have gone either way, but just that night, I was that much better. Some say luck, some say skills. I don't give a toss. Mr. Kirsch, you might be tough enough. You might apparently have Nickelback following you on Twitter. I've got a real bloody band behind me. So come next week, you and me, one more time. This time, one-on-one. Not the clown, not Mr. Drake. We'll see who the better man is. Smart man's money, I believe, beyond me. Because I got this belt now, and I'm not letting it go. God save the Queen.
APW faithful, welcome back to the newsroom. I have just been informed that the 2012 Young Lions Cup will begin with first round matches in just 3 weeks. There will be a new format this year, as no longer are there only 8 competitors. This year's tournament will have 16 competitors. First round action will display 4 tag team matches, where the winners of the tag team matches will move on to the second round to face each other. The 10 of the 16 participants have been announced and are Damian Grundy, Shane Wild West, Mikey J, Chris Calley, Darren Richardson, Tenchismo, Shoop Shellhammer, Sasha Derevko, Kay Jutler, and representing the Carnival of Shadows, Sledge. Make sure to watch this week's main event also, as the internet champion Rick Luxury will be defending against Will Rood.
Do you have what it takes to become a pro wrestler? The APW Bootcamp Training School is accepting applicants for pro wrestlers, managers, valets, and referees. All Pro Wrestling home APW Bootcamp is where future legends are born. For the last 19 years, APW has been the leader in talent development. Top graduates include The Great Khali, Crash Holly, Spike Dudley. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396.
All Pro Wrestling faithful, we are back with a singles match. Dave Dutra getting set to make his way to the ring and take on the kid from Modesto with a heart 1,000 times the size of his chest, Daniel Torch.
So he's like the Grinch after Christmas.
Absolutely, he is the Grinch post-Christmas happiness.
That's good. Good for Daniel Torch. I don't think he's going to be very happy at the end of this match. He's going up against Dave Dutra.
Making his way to the ring first, from Saratoga, California, weighing 206 pounds, Double D, Dave Dutra.
Dave Dutra, more than happy to bully anybody under the age of 9 here at All Pro Wrestling Gym
I
Wars.
think he may have threatened to break his favorite toy. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, you know, that's pretty much this guy's style. I gotta say, though, you know, credentials a mile long, former worldwide internet champion, all around fantastic athlete. It's sad to see the road that he's taken on his quest to become a bigger star here in All Pro Wrestling.
You gotta understand, you have to be out for yourself. The only person that you can rely on in the world of professional wrestling is you.
That may be true, but I mean, does that necessarily mean you have to take the tactics and the route that Dave Dutra has chosen to take? Well, look at who I'm asking. Never mind.
You win matches the way you can. The way to championship glory is to win championship matches. And to win matches in general. You're not going to get those title shots unless you beat people.
So when does Barry Von Vicious get another title shot again, Matthew?
We are working on it, sir. You need to understand, we're up against people like Larry Blackwell who's holding us back, all right?
And an opponent making his way to the ring, from Modesto, California, weighing in 150 pounds, Daniel Torch.
You know, I gotta admire and respect the heart and the fire of Daniel Torch. It's just something that it impresses me every time he steps in the ring. Not always successful, but his drive and his passion for professional wrestling impress me every time he gets in the ring.
Maybe if he pulled hair more often, he might have a couple more victories underneath his belt.
You really think that that's gonna do it?
Pull some hair, gouge some eyes.
Some eyes?
Eyes.
Nice. Very
Eyes.
nice.
I speak English very well, actually. It's a new word. History-making show here, everyone. Brand new word in the Oxford Dictionary not too long from now.
Oh, Dave
Dutra. Ah, that's the style of Dave Dutra. Jumping the gun, jumping the bell, and taking it to Daniel Torch right away.
Daniel Torch trying to fight back, but he got caught off guard by Dave Dutra here. And Dave Dutra just laying in with those fists and forearms to the back of Daniel Torch.
And this is the frustration of Dave Dutra showing. He feels like he shouldn't be in a match against Daniel Torch. He should be in a title match.
Like, Daniel Torch is a fantastic competitor.
Sure, whatever, that's fine. But this isn't a title match. This isn't a Universal Championship match.
Pin one. No, only a 1 count. Daniel Torch quick to kick out there and show Dave Dutra that he is not worn down yet. Knees to the back. Dave Dutra just leveling Torch. 1, 2.
Torch kicking out one more time, but Dave Dutra still in control, setting him up for that vertical suplex.
Daniel Torch 1, 2. Still able to kick out.
Breaking it, and Dutra has not broken contact with Daniel Torch at all in this match.
Daniel Torch is so quick. If you break contact, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that's very smart, Dave Dutra. He's crafty.
Dave Dutra, that reverse chinlock got Daniel Torch down on the mat.
Pounding him down was not working, so trying to wear him out with that reverse chinlock seems to be the tactic that Dave Dutra is employing at this point.
Got all that weight laying across the back of the head of Daniel Torch. Daniel Torch, no way to get up. Now he's desperately trying to push back to a vertical base. Dave Dutra laying the chest still across the back of the head, though, making it difficult for Torch to breathe, and just drives him back down to the mat. So, Matt Theall, what would your strategy be against a guy like Dave Dutra in the ring for one of your guys? Come on now.
Recruitment. Join the All-Stars, and I don't have to worry about wrestling Dave Dutra.
Okay, well, what happens if Dave Dutra stands in the way of Perry Von Vicious getting a worldwide internet title shot?
You take him out. You take him out. You do things like this. You knock him off balance. You surprise him.
Series of big forearms by Torch. Ducks the clothesline. Ducks the back elbow. Oh!
Spine buster from Dave Dutra, very famous for those. Folding up Daniel Torch, but Torch is able to kick out just there at the last second. Referee Toby officiating this match.
Dave Dutra very frustrated. Oh, quick roll up by Torch, too. Dave Dutra gotta pay attention with his Torch. Oh! Nice roll up by Torch, but he could not hold on there.
Oh, man, and a running boot to the face. Knocks onto the momentum out of Daniel Torch, and he is laying motionless in the center of the ring.
Dutra rolls him over, goes for the pin. 1, 2.
Somehow, someway, Daniel Torch kicking out again.
That's the heart and the fire and the passion that burns inside Daniel Torch every time he steps in the ring.
If you hit Daniel Torch, he will hit you just as hard as you did. That's absolutely true.
Absolutely. Big backdrop by Dave Dutra. Daniel Torch definitely in a bad way. I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Dave Dutra's been firmly in control of this match. Daniel Torch hasn't been able to get much offense against Dutra.
Dutra just taking out all his anger and frustration on any opponent he steps in the ring with lately. I got to admit, it's been a fairly effective approach. Pair of vicious chops and forearms by Dave Dutra, just laying waste to Daniel Torch in the corner. Referee Toby needs to get a little bit more control in there. Fire. Go ahead, what were you going to say?
I was just saying, whipping Torch across the ring 2 times now, using the ring as a weapon, a legal weapon in a singles match. You could just see Torch. He is out on his feet. The only reason he's standing right now is because he's in that corner hooked against the ropes.
I'm not sure what Torch can do at this point to mount any sort of significant comeback. Fired off a 3rd time. Dutra, oh!
He got an elbow up just in time, and this time a foot. Torch going to the middle rope, trying to come off with a stunner out of nowhere.
Interesting variation on the ace crusher there, taking Dave Dutra out of his game, catching him off guard, and now they're both men are down. Referee Toby administering the count. Still way too much gone on Daniel Torch, though. It looks like Dave Dutra able to getting back to his base quicker than Daniel Torch.
I haven't seen Daniel Torch at all in this current camera angle.
Oh, there he comes. Oh, backhand chop followed by a trio of big kicks. And Daniel Torch now fires Dave Dutra off. Oh, reversal by Dutra. Daniel Torch goes up and over, comes off the ropes. Nice Hurricane Rana by Daniel Torch.
But again, Dutra's back to his feet first. Torch running into the corner. Dutra.
That was a vicious forearm by Torch going up and over the top rope.
Whoa.
Into a version of the code breaker there. Torch comes out of the corner. Oh, with that nasty clothesline right into the corner. Torch on the outside. What's he got planned for Dutra here? Up on the top rope. Big cross body splash. 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
Wow.
Gotta give it to Daniel Torch.
Yes.
That's an impressive offensive set there.
Give a little bit of momentum to Daniel Torch, and it's all over. Oh, Dave Dutra reversing that into a power bomb and the double DT. This one's got to be it, Shane.
There it goes for a pin. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Dave Dutra picks up another big win here today on Jim
And the winner by pinfall in 5 minutes and 41 seconds, Double D, Dave Dutra.
I thought for sure there for the last few minutes that Daniel Torch was going to pick up the win there, but Dave Dutra able to reverse that Hurricane Rana into a spine buster.
And Daniel Torch took full advantage of the opportunity Dave Dutra presented him and unleashed the chamber all over Dave Dutra. It was incredible.
And that was a nasty power bomb followed by the double DT, and once again Dave Dutra chalks up another win in the win column today.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he got a big win there.
Good job, Double D, Dave Dutra. Come by my office sometime.
Now, Dave, that was a very impressive victory. Now, the question I have for you right now is, how does it feel to be back on track and winning here in All Pro Wrestling?
Because you're a loser! Hey, he was better than that, bro. He's a loser!
Dave Dutra has no words for Donovan Troy. Fans, we got to take a commercial. We'll be right back. All Pro Wrestling faithful, have we got another fantastic show for you next week as Boyce LeGrand takes on the returning Derek Sanders in a singles match.
Yes, one-on-one, the boss Derek Sanders going against Boyce LeGrand, kind of a flashback of APW's history.
And we've got a look into the future next week on Gym Wars as well as the All-Stars take on Dylan Drake and Adam Thornstowe.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait to just embarrass the Rock Legend Scum and the Golden Boy in APW with Damian Grundy, Barry Von Vicious. It's going to be great.
And a fantastic main event as Timothy Thatcher steps in the ring to defend the Universal Heavyweight Championship against Tumbleweed himself, AJ Kirsch.
That one should be good.
Just good, huh? Just good? I think it's going to be fantastic.
Everybody's going to be so tired from the great outing of the All-Stars on that episode that people are just, they're going to have to come back later to watch the championship.
No, that's not one to be missed. There is no way. Damian Grundy and Perry Von Vicious, very impressive. But AJ Kirsch and Tim Thatcher are going to tear it down.
You want to talk about very impressive? Let's talk about Will Rood.
Will Rood has absolutely been impressive since his victory over Dave Dutra in that last man standing match.
And the sky's been the limit for Will Rood ever since then, and now he's in, I believe this is his third championship opportunity against Rick Luxury. He's been unsuccessful in taking home the championship, though he has been pretty successful in beating the champion.
Absolutely. Well, not only has he been successful in beating the champion, but he's just managed to put one over on Rick Luxury every time. However, Rick Luxury and that little weasel Marcus Mack have been able to sneak out the back door with that internet championship every single time.
Personally, I have to say I really do like seeing that championship belt around the waist of Rick Luxury, though.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Rick Luxury, like I've said numerous times in the past, I have to rank Rick Luxury up there as one of the best internet champions in the history of All Pro Wrestling. Take nothing away from Rick Luxury. He is absolutely a fantastic wrestler, but much in the vein of Dave Dutra, you have to question some of the past tactics that he uses to retain that title.
You have to do what you have to do to retain that championship. Championships are everything, especially here in APW. If you're not a champion, you are striving to be one.
There's no question that the championship should be the ultimate goal of every single wrestler on the roster of All Pro Wrestling. But I mean, you really have to want to be put forward as a respectable champion, as somebody that really represents the company well.
If you say so.
You don't think so?
I like the padded pockets of being a champion.
So what championship has padded your pockets?
The 2011 Young Lions Cup Championship padded my pockets.
So that comes, extra pay comes with somebody else winning a title?
Hey, the All-Stars success is my success, but we're not here to talk about the All-Stars. You can talk about the All-Stars all you want next week in the big tag team match. But this is the Worldwide Internet Championship. This is arguably the most prestigious title in APW.
That's very true. Without a doubt, there's always a long list of names of people that are just begging, just pounding on the door to come in and get a shot at that internet title from all around the world, as we saw with guys like Colt Cabana.
Absolutely. Defended that championship all over the planet. And Rick Luxury, proudly our current APW Worldwide Internet Champion, and Marcus Mack very, very proud.
Here comes Donovan Troy for the introductions to this main event match.
The following contest contest is the 2 out of 3 falls match. And it's for the APW Worldwide Internet Championship. This match has a 30-minute time limit. Referee for this contest, Toby Reynolds. Introducing first, the challenger in the black and the baby blue. From East Palo Alto, California, weighing 210 pounds, he is a graduate of the APW Boot Camp, class of 2010, Will Rood. And his opponent, with his manager, the self-professed manager of the century, the no alternate pink mink of professional wrestling, Marcus Mack, from Sin City, Nevada, weighing 214.25 pounds. He is the current and defending APW Worldwide Internet Champion, Wrestling Personified, Rick Luxury.
The introductions are out of the way. The talking is done. It is time for Will Rood and Rick Luxury to take it to each other one more time.
Now, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. The first person to beat their opponent 2 times will walk away as the Worldwide Internet Champion.
So what's your call? How's this going?
I got to go with Rick Luxury on this. You got Marcus Mack in his corner. He is the champion heading into this, and he's found a way every time to walk away with that belt. It's going to be another one here today.
You know, as much as I love Will Rood, and he's a fantastic competitor and a genuinely nice guy, I got to agree with you. Rick Luxury has got the edge here. Just far too much experience in that corner to not give it to the champion.
You should agree with me more often. I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, you know, every once in a while you do say something correct, you know, and this was your moment for 2012. This was your moment for 2012.
Fine, whatever. All right, that is the Beltis Championship matches on the line.
Both men circling each other. Oh, what a mistake. Will Rood goes right out of the box, turns his back on Rick Luxury. Never give a champion like Rick Luxury an opportunity like that.
Now, Rick Luxury threw Will Rood out, but Rood landed on his feet, and he immediately decked Marcus Mack.
Rick Luxury doesn't know what to make of it here. Will Rood slides back in as Rick Luxury slides out, goading Rick Luxury in. Oh, quick roll up. Here it goes. 1, 2, 3. What? Oh, my God. Will Rood, quick first victory over Rick Luxury.
First fall by pinfall goes to Will Rood.
Oh, my God. Marcus Mack in a panic out at ringside. Rick Luxury down 1-0 already.
I did not see that coming one bit.
Some of the fans out at ringside stepping in there and trying to tell Rick Luxury what's what. Rick Luxury in a panic here.
That is Will Rood surprising the world, pinning Rick Luxury. He is now 1 up on Rick Luxury. All he's got to do is win one more time, and he walks away as the Worldwide Internet Champion.
The game has changed drastically. You got to wonder what's going through Rick Luxury and Marcus Mack's collective mind at ringside as their whole game plan has changed now.
Well, you're still within that 30-second rest in between rounds in this match. Will Rood's ready to go. Toby looks like he's trying to call Rick Luxury back in to start the second fall in this match.
Will Rood doesn't want to wait. Oh, that's going to cost him right there. Oh, blocks the punch. Nasty forearm by Will Rood.
Sends him into the war zone.
Firing in with those big right hands. Rick Luxury seated in one of those chairs at ringside. Will Rood throws him back into the ring.
And you see mean mugging Marcus Mack sitting and scampering off. And Luxury, though, taking advantage of that momentary distraction and a huge neck breaker.
Rick Luxury, give him a heartbeat and he will tear you apart.
Vicious kick to the face of Will Rood, and again, the landscape of this match has changed. Rick Luxury right on top now. He should go in for that quick pin as well.
Goes for, oh no, goes for the choke. Rick Luxury, you can tell he's shaking. Rick Luxury typically would have been right on top of his opponent there. But that quick pinfall victory by Will Rood has got Rick Luxury thrown off his game.
No, he's trying to show Will Rood that he's not thrown off of his game any way that he can. They're just exchanging blows back and forth.
Will Rood firing in with another big forearm there. Fans, we got to go to another commercial break. If this match ends in the commercial, we will bring you the end, but we will be right back after these commercial messages.
5, 4.
If you would like to get involved behind the scenes with pro wrestling, we are looking for you. All Pro Wrestling is always on the lookout for talented interns in the areas of television production, including commentators, graphic design, and website design. We also have highly paid commission sales and marketing openings. For more information, email your qualifications and resume and tell us which area behind the scenes you'd love to be involved in. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396 or visit us at www.allprowrestling.net.
We are back with our main event as Rick Luxury rips at the face of Will Rood, referee Toby administering the count.
Rick Luxury has been punishing Will Rood for that quick victory in the opening moments of this contest. He's been brutal, he's been vicious, he's been using every opportunity to choke him on the ropes, choke him with his hands, rip at his face, rip at his eyes. He's been punishing Will Rood.
Referee Toby now admonishing Rick Luxury here.
And again, Will Rood, costly mistake, continuing to be distracted by Marcus Mack.
That's going to cost him if he does not cut it out. I mean, it's just there's no way getting involved with Marcus Mack. He's not the champion. There's no reason to get involved with anything that Marcus Mack does. 2. Only a 2 count. Marcus Mack still in a huff outside. It just completely rattled by that victory by Will Rood.
But Rick Luxury firmly in control, but no, Will Rood reversing now. Spinebuster, sidewalk slam, I don't know what you want to call it, out of nowhere.
Definitely another big spine buster here today. And goes for the spinning neck breaker on Rick Luxury. Goes for the pin now. 1, 2, hit.
Oh, that was very, very close. Dangerously close for Pink Mink Inc.
Rick Luxury looks to be sliding into the corner. Get himself a breather.
Calling for a timeout. I think we should give him one. Kobe, maybe you should call for another 30-second break.
Oh, Will Rood going to move in. Tried to go for the knee. Rick Luxury dodged it, so he just comes in with a set of right hands, peppering the side of the head of Rick Luxury.
And Will Rood needs to be careful. He doesn't want to get himself disqualified and even up this match.
Rick Luxury looks to be climbing out of the ring now. Referee
That's the old Rick Luxury noodle.
Thumb to the eye slows Will Rood way down here. Now Rick Luxury has got the leg hook, Russian leg sweep taking Will Rood hard down to the canvas. He goes for another pin here. 1, 2.
Rick tried. Will Rood kicking out, trying to hook Rick for a pinfall. Rick was too quick, too smart though. He saw what was going on.
That just shows the ring awareness of Rick Luxury, constantly mindful of what's going on around him. Fires in with a nasty forearm on Will Rood. Shoots him off the ropes. Ducks. Telegraphs the backdrop. And Will Rood gets the big boot and the drop kick.
Rick Luxury dropping that, dodging the second drop kick. And again, just when you think Will Rood's got an ounce of momentum going for him, Rick Luxury's there to cut him right off.
Trying to get into a version of the camel clutch. Got ripping at the sides of the mouth of Will Rood.
Trying to keep that fish hook away from the eyes of referee Toby.
Toby just not quick enough here today. Rick Luxury knows how to manipulate the referee, just like Marcus Mack and Rick Luxury know how to manipulate the fans and the guys that they're facing in the ring every day.
Continuing the punishment on the lower back and neck of Will Rood. That's a little low there.
Will Rood comes off the rope, goes for the float over. 1, 2.
Only a 2 count again. Rick Luxury kicking out, back to a vertical base and a huge elbow right to the face, right to the jaw of Will Rood.
Pin 2. Only 2 count. Rick Luxury looking a little frustrated here. Feels like that should have been a 3 count.
Rick Luxury may be going into desperation mode, trying to even up this 2 out of 3 falls match. Will Rood 1 up on Rick Luxury so far.
Well, Rick Luxury is such an amazing competitor. He's not used to being behind the 8 ball when it comes to wins and losses in professional wrestling, and specifically for that internet title.
I will say something, though. His confidence is never shaken.
Now, I don't know. He looks a little bit rattled here. I have to disagree. He has looked rattled since that quick victory by Will Rood.
He might be a little rattled, but he's still confident. He still feels as though he's wrestling personified. He was there pandering to the idiots, showing them that he is the man.
Well, he's earned the right to be confident, but his confidence has looked shaken.
You cannot argue with me. Look at the punishment that he's giving to Will Rood right now. You cannot say that this is an unconfident man. You cannot say that he's shaken.
Oh, cross body. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, I thought that was it, Matthew.
But no, Rick Luxury always fighting. Back that shoulder up. It's good. I have faith in Rick Luxury in this match.
Rick Luxury loves that internet belt more than life itself sometimes, it seems.
Marcus Mack right there with him. You can see the intensity, the concern on Marcus Mack at ringside.
Oh, blocks the side heel kick into a nasty clothesline. Just absolutely decapitating Will Rood.
Dirty chest dude.
He goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh,
Only
so
a 2 count
close.
again. And while Rick Luxury may be getting frustrated at this point, you know that he's still thinking. Those gears are still turning in his brain. He's still trying to figure out what he's going to do next, what the next tactic will be to take out Will Rood.
I think what you're trying to say is he's trying to figure out what's it going to take to put Will Rood away and even this match up.
A jawbreaker. Oh, man, and a drop kick right to the face. 2 of them for good measure.
Right on the button, taking Rick Luxury off his feet, follows up with a right hand. Oh!
Going for a third one. Go to the well 1 too many times with Rick Luxury. And you're...
Nasty gutbuster by Rick Luxury, blocking that drop kick in a very innovative fashion. Now Rick Luxury heading over for the pin again. 1, 2. Didn't hook the leg. Got to think that cost him, Matthew.
It's entirely possible.
Sometimes the one flaw I can find in Rick Luxury, sometimes he's a little bit overconfident.
I will
in his
say, though,
ability.
that Rick Luxury did blame the referee, and I'm going to incline to agree with him. That count was a little slow by referee Toby.
Oh, now there's a surprise. Elbow off the top, caving in the face of Will Rood. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. My God. Rick Luxury absolutely at his wits' end, trying to figure out what's it going to take to put Will Rood
With
away.
the shoddy officiating.
I thought referee Toby was your favorite official.
Well, he is my favorite official when he does the job right.
Why do you say he's not doing the job right?
No, Rick Luxury hasn't been awarded the victory yet.
Rick Luxury looks like he's heading up.
He's measuring it up, coming off that middle rope.
So.
Oh, no, Will Rood not home.
Rick Luxury in a bad way now. Will Rood sky high. Levels Rick Luxury, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I thought we had a new champion there, folks. Whoa.
I thought so as well. That looked like that hand was about an inch or 2 away from the canvas for a 3 count.
Will Rood calling to go to the top. He's thinking frog splash.
Got to keep an eye on Marcus Mack. But don't mess with him, Will. Just go for what you need to go for.
Again, the distraction by Marcus Mack being costly to Will Rood. Rick Luxury has met Rood. Looks like they might be scaling to the top rope together.
This does not look good for Will Rood here. Rick Luxury climbing the rope, and he's got Will Rood in a bad way.
He was trying to go for a neck breaker off the top, but Will Rood hung on.
Impressive block by Will Rood. Now Rick Luxury comes off with that big frog splash. Kobe, 1, 2, 3. 3 count.
And the winner by pinfall in 9 minutes and 18 seconds, and new APW Worldwide Internet Champion, Will Rood.
All Pro Wrestling Worldwide Internet Champion crowned here today on Gym Wars, as Will Rood is finally able to take home that gold.
This is awful. This This shouldn't be happening.
What are you talking about? That was a hard-fought, fantastic victory. Will Rood was able to pull out the win. 2 wins to none.
Something is not right here. And who is this?
Believe that's Will Rood's father getting in there to celebrate with him. Hard-fought victory for Will Rood. Absolutely well-deserved.
No, this is all wrong. This is all wrong.
What are you talking
This is
about?
all. The worldwide internet champion should be Rick Luxury. Good job. Whatever. Congratulations, Will Rood. I believe this is history making, isn't it? This is Will Rood being the very first African American to ever hold that championship. Am I wrong?
I think it's history making just in the fact that this is the first title for Will Rood. It doesn't matter about what race he is. He's just a fantastic competitor and a fantastic champion.
I don't think that I can settle for this. I think I might have to do something about it.
Oh, what can you do?
I can do plenty.
You can't even get Barry Von Vicious an internet title shot. What do you... Oh, fine. Matthew Theall has left the broadcast booth. Will Rood out celebrating with the fans, a well-deserved and hard-fought victory. After months of chasing the internet title, Will Rood able to pull out the win, 2 wins to nothing against Rick Luxury to finally become the worldwide internet champion. This is just a fantastic moment for all the fans here at APW. Now we've got some of the other wrestlers out to celebrate with him. That looks like Vince DeMarco. I see Matt Carlos, Sir Samurai, Dylan Drake, Dalton Frost. I think that's Daniel Torch there. JR Kratos. All the big guns from the All Pro Wrestling locker room out to congratulate Will Rood on a hard-fought and well-deserved victory here today to become the worldwide internet champion of All Pro Wrestling. Will Rood showing off that gold belt. Fantastic matchup here today, taking home that belt, 2 wins to nothing over Rick Luxury. I can't imagine what's going on with Marcus Mack and Rick Luxury in the back right now, but Will Rood out here celebrating with that internet title and all his friends from the locker room. Will Rood getting congratulations from all of his friends here. Dylan Drake, Daniel Torch, Dalton Frost, all out to congratulate the champion, the new internet champion. Will Rood over talking to Johnny LaRocca and Roland Alexander.